Hello dear viewers and greetings from Cadbury Heath. Cadbury Heath is a community in the southeastern part of Bristol, and as you can see behind me, I came here with a bicycle. Sitting in some kind of a park here, and I looked up and saw that there is one kebab shop serving this community called First Choice Kebab House, and it is just about to open now. While cycling through this part of town, I have to admit I haven't seen anything really notable, so instead of me talking about nothing, it's best to jump on our bike, get to that kebab shop and find out whether First Choice Kebab House should be your first choice. It is very windy today, as you can probably hear in the video, close to 30 kilometers an hour or 20 miles an hour. This does not look like the street where donors are served. Ah, okay, I can see it. Kebab house. Hi. All right. Can I get a large lamb doner?
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, what would you like in salad?
Tomatoes.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Sorry, tomatoes, lettuce, onion, chili peppers, and cheese.
Okay.
That's
Any
it.
sauce?
Chili and garlic.
Chili sauce, garlic.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to pay card or cash?
Cash.
Is it 8.50, please?
Should be exact. You have like a fork, so I can eat outside.
Oh, yeah. Bye, mate.
Okay, thank you very much. Bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
So after looking for a while, I found this bench where I could possibly review a kebab. However, when I got closer, you can see cans of, well, Pepsi and beer. You can see a lighter with somebody stuck in here. This looks like something associated with illegal substances, and all in all, this bench here is absolutely disgusting. So what I will do, I will just use the flat surface here, weigh the kebab, and then go somewhere else. So here it is, without the paper, 625 grams. Wow, it gained 1 gram while I was reading it out. Impressive. This must be something related to quantum physics and the transformation of mass into energy. Oh, look at this, it gained another gram. And now it lost it. Maybe there's no thermonuclear reaction going in, maybe it's just the wind. So what should we do? Well, it's in the range of 622 to 626, so let's take the halfway measurement, 624. Let's call it 625, it's a somewhat round number. It's a multiple of 125, which is 1/8 of 1,000. So 625, that's gonna be easy for me. Oh no! I accidentally dropped this on this disgusting floor. Okay, so here we are. Let's get the fork out, wipe it up a bit. It's extremely windy, so I need to be careful that this bag doesn't fly. Okay, so there it is. And what is very interesting is that they actually give you cheese. I have not seen cheese anywhere else served in the UK. Lettuce, tomato, onion, cucumber, chili peppers, and the pita bread at the bottom. So it's definitely a bit more interesting kebab than what you would normally see. However, let us try it out and see how it tastes. I would have preferred to eat this on a bench. The bench was so dirty that I completely lost desire to eat there. The structure of this kebab is a bit different than most UK kebabs, where they pile on meat and then they pile on salad on top. Here you're actually given meat on one side and salad on the other. I still don't think it's as good as a mixed kebab when you mix everything together, but it does give you a choice of choosing what you want to eat, rather than being forced to eat the salad first and then be left with just the meat. For a kebab that costs $8.50, it weighs 625 grams. I think that comes out at around 80 grams per pound, which is not good value at all. But then again, this is Bristol. Hardly anything is good value here. There's a seagull fight going on here. I hope they'll go behind so you can see it on the camera. I'm sure you can hear them though in the background. I think they must want to assault me. They're surrounding me. And then again, if they do assault me, I suppose it's going to be good for the video. Kebab connoisseur gets assaulted by seagulls. Now they gave me 3 slices of this cheese, which is nice, but they just put it in one place, all 3 slices. I would like it more if they spread it out over the whole kebab. The cheese, I think the typical sandwich cheese. Unfortunately, it's not something like feta cheese or in that style. Something crumbly and salty. Those ones I think go very well with kebabs. The chili peppers, oof. The wind is so strong now. The chili peppers are both salty and spicy, which is nice. They have a sharp, intense taste. You definitely feel them in the kebab. They're not weaklings. Now, I would try to eat this as a sandwich, but the wind is making it really difficult. Now there were some screaming children there in front of me, or at least they scared the seagulls away. They might have just saved my life by doing that. So now I will try to eat the remainder of this kebab in a pita. Very challenging to do to the bloody wind. I'm not even eat kebab in peace. The chili sauce is also spicy, which is definitely something I appreciate. The pita bread is mediocre. Hardly covers the kebab, but it is nice to be able to eat it as a sandwich at the end. So I'm thinking to give this 3.5 or 4 stars. I think I'm going to go for 3.5 in the end. Now, what is really good about this kebab are chili peppers and the chili sauce. It is actually spicy. Salad is fresh. The meat is also good standard quality. They give you some cheese, which is plus in a way, because I like getting cheese in my kebab, and that is not something that you usually get in the UK. However, you get the sandwich cheese, which to me personally does not go well with the kebab at all. So, you know, they are serving cheese, which I appreciate, but they're not serving the type of cheese that I like. Still, I'm sure some other people might like it, so I will not take it as neither positive nor negative thing. So overall, because of the spiciness of this kebab and because the intentions matter, so it is nice that they offer your cheese to put on, I'm gonna give it 3.5. I don't think it is quite 4 stars, but it is somewhere in between. However, if I really have to choose, and I do have to choose, then I think it's closer to 3.5 rather than 4. More like 3.7, but we are not giving ratings that accurately. So now, as I'm finishing this kebab, there is only one question left to answer. Should First Choice Kebab House be your first choice? And I would say that it depends where you live. If you live in Cadbury Heath, First Choice Kebab House might be your only choice, so then it might as well be your first choice. If you live outside of Cadbury Heath, again, it is a good, slightly above average kebab, but depends how far you live from there. And I do not think that driving or taking the bus or cycling or whatever mode of transport you want to use, going all the way to here just to get this kebab is a good investment of your time. You can probably get a decent kebab somewhere else closer to home. Still, it is important to have at least one kebab shop in the neighborhood, and for that kebab shop to be decent. Because if this was a kebab that I only rated 2 stars, that would have been a real tragedy for this community. However, because they do serve decent kebabs and spicy ones, this shop is definitely an asset to this neighborhood. So that was it. Thanks for watching, and see you next week in another review. So that was First Choice Kebab House in the Cadbury Heath neighborhood of Bristol. Because of a spicy chili sauce and strong tasting chili peppers, I rated this kebab slightly above average at 3.5 stars out of 5. For £8.50 one gets 625 grams of matter, which comes out at 74 grams per pound. Not a great value for money, but not super terrible either. Considering this kebab shop is located on the edge of Bristol, I suppose it is worth visiting if you live in the vicinity, but otherwise it ain't worth the trip. That is all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week in another episode.